Example 2. A roof has a cross-section that is a right triangle. The diagram shows the approximate dimensions of this cross-section. Find the height h of the roof. Now, in order to do this, we're going to use similar right triangles, and I'm going to start by drawing out the 3 similar right triangles. In order to do this, at angle Z, I'm going to mark 1 tick mark. At angle X, I'm going to mark 2, and then I'm going to start with my largest triangle. So down here, we have Z, we have Y, we have X. Y is our 90, this is our 1, this is our 2. Then I'm going to label. I know that this side is 5.5. I know that the entire bottom is 6.3, and I know the side over here is 3.1. Then I'm going to move on to this triangle. And at this point, I'm going to kind of drop the letters because I have numbers, so they're not very important. I do know, though, over here at Z, I've got 1 tick mark. W down here is now our 90, which means Y is going to take on the 2. Then over here, we still have our 5.5. Our altitude from Y to W is H, and then if you look very carefully from Z to W down here, we don't actually know this length because the whole thing is 6.3. We don't just know the left side, so I'm going to leave it blank. Then I'm going to draw this guy. W is still our 90. X had the 2, which means Y is going to be the 1. This is still our height, and then over here we have 3.1 meters, and down at the bottom, again, we don't actually know, so leave it blank. Now, in order to solve for H, we're only going to use 2 of these triangles. You don't need to use all 3. One of them better either be the green one or the red one, because those are the ones that have the H in it. As for the other one, I'd probably use the blue one because that has numbers on all sides. So I'm going to choose to use the green one and the blue one. And this is what we're going to do. Over here, I have H. H is between 2 tick marks and the 90. So over here, I have to find the 2 tick marks and the 90, which is 3.1. Then over here, I have a 5.5, which is between the 2 tick marks and the 1 tick mark. So over here, between the 2 tick marks and the 1 tick mark, is 6.3. Those are the corresponding sides of the similar triangles. Now we need a proportion. So 3.1 corresponds to H, and then 6.3 corresponds to 5.5. And notice I went blue to green, blue to green. Now we're going to solve for H. So if I cross multiply, I'm going to have 6.3H equals 3.1 times 5.5, which is 17.05. Then we divide both sides by 6.3. H equals 2.706. These are in meters. So roughly, the height of the roof is 2.706 meters.